Hey, fruit lovers, welcome to Storytime. Today I'm gonna tell you the story of the sword and the stone. And, Orange? You paying attention?
Oh, yeah. Stone and the sword. Got it.
It's the sword in the stone. I'd expect my co-host to pay attention a little better than this.
How could I pay attention when there's a sunset outside? Like, how often does that even happen?
It happens every day.
Oh, right.
Now then, I'm gonna begin the story. You ready?
Yep.
You gonna pay attention?
Mm-hmm.
The entire time?
Wow. If you look right at it, your eyeballs start to hurt.
Well, the show must go on. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the King of England died with no heir.
That makes sense. If you don't have air, you're definitely gonna die.
Not that kind of heir, Orange. I'm talking about children. He had no one to take his throne.
Hey, you don't need kids for that. I know a couple guys. They'll move any furniture you got at rock bottom prices.
Moving on.
That's the name of their company. You've heard of them?
Ah! Anyway, shortly after the king passed away, a sword magically appeared in the middle of London. It was stuck into an anvil, and it had an inscription.
Oh, let me see if I can read it. Whofo pulleth out the sword in the phone.
Those are S's, dude. That's how they wrote them back then.
Those are S's? What the F?
Point is, whoever pulled the sword out of the anvil got to be king. But no one, no matter how big and strong they were, could even get it to budge.
Until one day, Macho Man Randy Savage arrived and...
No, there are no WWF superstars in this story.
Silly pair. In old-timey England, it's WWS.
Stop! Now then, one day a scrawny lad named Arthur was preparing to become a squire to his huge buff brother named...
Macho Man Randy Savage!
Fine, Arthur's buff brother was Macho Man. What's important is that Arthur chased one of his brother's arrows into the woods and met a wizard named...
Hulk Hogan!
I'm no different than I was before, man.
Orange, will you pay attention to the story if it's filled with WWF superstars?
As a matter of fact, it's the only way I'll pay attention.
Whatever. Hulk Hogan proceeded to teach Arthur a bunch of lessons about life.
Like how to do a pile driver.
Sure, why not? Anyway, since for years and years no one could pull the sword out of the stone, they decided to crown whatever knight won the great tournament. Arthur's brother entered, but on the day of the great tournament, Arthur, his squire, accidentally forgot to bring his sword.
Uh-oh, you do not want to get on Macho Man Randy Savage's bad side.
Exactly. So in a panic, Arthur ran around town searching for any sword he could find. Finally, he spotted one and grabbed it. And wouldn't you know it, it happened to be the sword in the stone. Arthur, of all people, was the first and only person to pull the sword out.
He was crowned King of England and wore the WWF Championship belt with honor for the rest of his days. The end.